Beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
Yo, this your man Eddie Fuse. And I got Lady Lovely in the building with me. You know what we doing? We making it rain because that's what we used to doing anyway. But look, getting straight to it, man. I got Lady Lovely in the building. She stopped in and chopped it up with me. We got a special edition. We got some great things to talk about. So without further ado, Lady Lovely, what's going on?
What's going on? Glad to be here. Excited.
I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. You know, we've been cool for a long time. But I've never had that one-on-one thing with you before. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm actually very blessed and
looking like $1 million in here.
Okay, it's making it rain.
Bag of money. Looking
bag
like
of money.
a whole snack in here.
Yum.
Yeah. But you know, what brings you by today? You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about your journey, your hip hop, and all that, right?
Wow. Well, the summer is going to be a pretty awesome summer, and definitely trying to stay relevant in a positive way, keeping it classy all day, smoking weed every single day, so that I can keep my composure.
Absolutely.
With the thought process out here. So just a lot of charity work with the councilman, trying to stay involved with the community of Vegas.
Yeah.
Definitely supporting a lot of artists that are supporting me. I'm working on a mixtape. Doing a lot more solo tracks just because I have a lot of features and every time I perform, a lot of people want to get more.
I mean, you're kind of radiant. People like to be around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're in the studio with somebody, you don't think they're going to be like, yo, let me on that thing. You know what I'm saying? You're like, all right, I'll put you on it. I'll put you in it. But you can't let everybody get the sauce.
Everybody, and you know, it's like everybody wants me to be on, and I love it, but it's hard to get everybody on the same page at the same time. And you know, all of a sudden they'll say, hey, can we have you perform that song?
Right. And
then how do I get 2 other people to be there? You know, everybody's busy, so now they want a little bit more of me. You know, a little bit longer of a stage performance.
Absolutely. Now, where are you from originally?
California. Born in Colorado, just born there, so I need to go there. California is my home. You know, Vegas is just very close, so it's very easy to travel. They're like sister neighborhoods, you know, so it's somewhere I've lived and came back and forth my adult life, being able to make my own choice. But I've also got to live in different states, Florida, New York, Jamaica.
You like to travel. You like a boss.
I am a boss.
Okay. Go ahead and elaborate a little bit, like some of the foreign places that you've been. I heard that you had children that were Jamaican. Am I right?
They're Jamaican.
That's beautiful.
And they're currently in Jamaica, Fort Mar. And my son Marley, he's almost on the principal's list right now. He's got like a 97%. You know, they're 3 years ahead in education.
He's a genius.
He's doing phenomenal. Then my 6-year-old Jacob is actually on the honor roll, just got 3 medals for running. He's outrunning all the little Jamaican kids out there. And you can check that out on my Instagram. I've been posting little videos. I'm very proud mommy. Definitely miss my kids so much, but you know, they're speaking the patois language. They're, you know, very advanced. They're proper, and they're becoming little men. Their dad, you know, shout out to their father. He's a great father. He teaches them how to grow, you know, crops and plant trees. And for Christmas, instead of buying them brand new bikes, he gave them seats and pedals and taught them how to learn how to build their own bike. And you know, and cherish it a little bit more.
Construct a little bit, you know.
And then they're not so big on their tablets. You know, everybody likes the tablets and all the technology, but out there they're limited on a lot of toys, and they do definitely have the phone and the tablets, but they're limited on their time. They come home from school and they do their stuff.
No doubt. So you're definitely doing the mommy thing, you know what I'm saying? Also while having a booming career as well. So let me ask you this question. When you're in certain situations, would you rather have money or exposure coming up as a, you know, up-and-coming artist as a female in a game? Is it about money or exposure with you guys?
So I'm glad that's a wonderful question, and the reason why I say that is because this is going to tell you a little bit about me. I have been recently being told that I need to be paid for every single thing that I do, and I believe that. I know my worth. I know I'm a good person. I know I deserve that. But exposure in the moment is something that you can't really take away ever. Like, nobody can ever take that away. If you were there and that picture was taken or that video was taken, nobody can take that moment.
Right.
And if somebody goes and gives you money and never took a picture or a video, you still have that moment inside, but they can still take your money. And I try to live with things that I know that I can't pay for. Those are the things that make me happy, you know?
I can dig it. That, no, but what do you say if, like, you know, somebody gave you a promise or promised you something, and then when you got there, you know what I'm saying, they try to hit you with the exposure. You know, how do you flip that then when it's that kind of situation?
I mean, I just make it the best that I can. You know, a lot of people do that. Unfortunately, that happens often where you're promised a lot of things, but I try to be the more positive person, but for some reason it seems like I can't help but to always prepare myself for the negatives all the time, you know, so I always have a backup plan. You know, I don't put all my eggs in one basket and just depend on this is what he's going to give me, and at the end of the night I get this, and know that I needed this though, you know. So I usually do it because I want to do it, not for the money, you know.
So do you feel like, let me ask you this, I'm not going to say feel like, I want to say whereas, would you say that a lot of people try to come at you because you're beautiful and not really like listen to how dope your music is sometimes, and then you have to really like holler at them like on some real level, like get on that level with them and let them know like you're not with the funny.
All the time. I'm not
you know
one to put nobody on blast, but my DM be popping, and every celebrity, I'm not gonna just boast myself like that, but I got hella people in my DM, and I do sometimes, I hate to say this, but I do copy and paste the same things to certain, like I'm getting myself together, just trying to build a stability for me and my kid, you know, something like that. And I do that because it kind of shuts them up. It gives them, it's like a hill I have to go over with men and women too, where I get to know them, and then I throw them to the side a little bit and create a distance, but it's still time. You know what I'm saying? Then they come back, they take me a little bit more serious, and sometimes I might have to do that again, but at the same time, it's more, it's convenient for me because I don't like to tell people no.
So, I mean, do you like attention? Or do you
I love attention, but I carry myself in a way that, I mean, you're not going to always get the greatest attention. You got your haters and stuff, but I carry myself in a way to where I want that type of attention. You give what you put off. Right.
Now, I'm pretty sure you got security now, you know what I'm saying? Because you're on a level now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but before you had your security and stuff like that, did you carry weapons with you just to protect yourself in certain situations? Were you going to go to shoots by yourself sometimes?
I love guns, so I don't carry nothing. I just don't, because I think it wouldn't be a good thing. But I definitely got people close.
That's what's up.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. Well, look, we'll be right back with the Eddie Fuse Show. We got Lady Lovely in the building. It's your man, Eddie Fuse.
Burners, broads, fats, cars,
Type on the beat.
Bananas in hand.
oh no no no, oh no no no. Oh no 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 no, they kill when I say so. Oh no 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 no, they kill when I say so. Oh no no no, oh no no no, oh no no no, they kill when I say so.
Now, Lady Lovely,
Yes, sir.
we were talking about some of your music earlier. Now, what is a single that you're working on right now that you want to promote, that you want to get out to the world, let them know about right now?
Well, I have one that I'm really feeling is Creepin'. That's with Layzie the singer and Big Boo. It's a hot record. It's being played in Brazil and Jamaica. We're kind of lagging on the video, but it's a dope song. It's a real boss song. And I also have two with Moosey Moo. One's under the Return of the Doggy Style album, and so I really push. There's like 3 major songs. But I'm currently working on a song called Home. That's kind of what I've decided to make it. It's about my kids. I want to film it in Jamaica, and I'm getting ready to record that. So I want to push those songs, but they're not a whole lot of a priority to me because I'm kind of getting tired of hearing it now, you know. But they're really dope songs. I mean, you know, I shout out to Luigi and Boo and Moosey because you know it's a lot of work, but they're fly.
Well, you know, well, what you do, you know, comes a lot of fame, you know, as well. So do you see that you have people sometimes clinging to you, saying that you hang out with celebrities or level that you hang out with them on?
Oh, all the time. I just stay busy. So basically, you know, my thing is I don't keep my ringer on most of the day. Because it gives me anxiety to always have to answer my phone like right away. What are you doing? Where are you at? You know, and I just before you had to get home to answer and hear your messages and stuff, you know. And I kind of want to. I find myself getting older and mature, and I kind of like that. I miss those days, you know. So
everything is so on demand.
Yeah. So 9 times out of 10, when people want to go to an event or do something with me, a lot of the time they can't because it's like it's exclusive, it's VIP. You know, but if I can, I would definitely try. You know what? I always put people on. I'm constantly connecting the dots because I can't be everywhere. Yeah. You know, I can't be everywhere at one time. And there's some things I can't make. I might post something that I wholeheartedly want to be at and don't be able to make it, and I will still send somebody. You know, that way. That's just me.
I can dig it. So when you are out in traffic and you driving around in your car, what are you listening to in your day?
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Filthy Rich.
Filthy.
Sugar Free.
That's what's
and
up.
E40.
And you got relationships with some of these people that you're naming out.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know,
I opened up for Sugar Free last year.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
His 25th anniversary of Street Gospel, which was in my life, I made it. You know, in my mind, I told his shout out to Ted, his manager. I told him, you know, that was like my bucket list was just to meet Free. Like he was like my teacher of life. Like I listened to everything he said. I know all his words. And then I met him, and not even a year later, I opened up for him. So it was like a bucket list. Like I didn't even have to be a rapper anymore. I could just kind of like move on in life. So now I kind of do, you know, different things. But
that's what's up.
You know.
Now, you know you on the show. I got to get a 16 from you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes.
Oh.
Making my appearance, I'm a bad one. Self-made, boss taught, a real one. Smoke clouds in my face, bad bitch on my waist. No telling I'm creeping, sex appeal, baby freaking, I'm a bad bitch.
You know this, busting up on these bitches, I'm flawless. Oh, you mad? Now you hate me? Looking sad cause your man wanna date me? Boss.
Hey, that was So I'm saying like, cause you got the boss look, so I mean the lyrics fit the image, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see. You know, a lot of people, they don't understand that concept about music.
No.
You can't talk that shit and not look like it.
That's true.
You have to have the image.
You do.
You're the total package. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Thanks.
I'm glad I met you, you know, so
Thank you.
Without
I'm glad I met you too, Eddie.
For real?
Yeah, man. Like, you know, we good people.
Always
we like
been.
the last of the Mohegans in the last couple of years out here.
We've been through the trenches in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real, like this scene is really dangerous. Like it's like kill or be killed out
and this
here.
is Vegas, let's be clear. So this is an in and out town where people don't really last.
If you stand your ground here, you make your bones in this city, I really feel like you can do entertainment anywhere in the world.
That's it.
I really feel that way.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Because this is a selfish town.
Oh, it is.
It's all about money.
But you know what? Sometimes you might bump into people like me and you, and you know what I'm saying, great things happen when, you know, the right chemistry's around each other.
That's right.
You know?
It all comes around full circle.
Okay, so your best female MC that you grew up to.
My best female MC. You know, I love Mariah Carey as a singer.
Cool.
That was my girl. I want to say more so Trina, Foxy Brown, that whole era.
Up.
Yeah, I really like.
That's a great era. That was like when music was about something.
Yeah,
you know
Janet Jackson when she, you know, it
cool,
was there was just some real solidness about that back in the day, you know, some bossness.
So what do you feel about music right now? Do you feel like it's in a good state or it's in a troubled state?
I believe it's in a troubled state. I believe it's in a troubled state right now because people forgot what sound is. You know? Yeah. It's so, I love ad-libs, do not get me wrong, but there's so much going on in the song that, I mean, just the ad-libs alone are a verse. Just the beat gets drowned by the ad-libs. Nobody here, it's not music anymore. You know, music was more of a serenity. You put on a song, it puts you in a mind state. Now you hear music and it's chaos, but I like it. I mean, I like it but we're subject to liking it. It's because it's the norm now, and it sucks that we fill into those norms. And so when I rap, I kind of give them myself, but I don't really change my voice too much. You kind of just get me, and that's me being able to talk to a bunch of people at the same time is my rapping reason, you know.
But that's cool. Now, like growing up, was there anybody that influenced your music or your sound, like your parents or aunts or uncles or friends or anything like that?
I was like an only child in the beginning. You know, I had sisters and stuff coming towards the middle age of my life, you know, before I was a teenager. But I was always to myself, so I loved Cher and Black Velvet. That was my song, Black Velvet. I just, you know, and I would tune myself out. I had a little red recorder, and I actually used to get in trouble and have to read the Bible and record myself. Wow. So I already knew what my voice sounded like, and rapping, I can talk for a long time and not breathe. I could just da-da-da-da-da because I wanted to get through the Bible as fast as I could, you know? I didn't put periods on nothing.
I'm glad to see that, you know, you've still been growing, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
We've been cool for some time, and I think you've watched me grow. I've watched you grow, and our careers are flourishing right now. I really feel like, you know, whatever you're doing, just stay on it.
Thank you.
Don't switch up, you know, and kudos to everybody that's in your circle because you're a good person, and, you know, a lot of people don't know that you got to hold on to those kind of people right now. Because the times that we're living in is not, you know, it's not like so friendly right now. You know what I mean? And people will do anything to get over on people right now. So
you're right.
If you're rocking and they're rocking with you, that's respect. I need your shout outs though. Give me some shout outs.
My shout outs. Shout out to my kids in Jamaica. They're doing a great job. I'm very, very proud. Shout out to my cousin DPI Dangles. He's doing a lot of the videos and stuff. Layzie the singer, because we got a hot record, Big Boo. Definitely my homie LT, me and him as family. Destiny Riders, I give a shout out to her too. You know, we working on some things. Moosey Moo and Zorilla Bacon, we family. You know, just everybody in Vegas. Shout out to you. Nick Blaze in the back, baby cakes.
And let the people know where they can follow you. We need your social media.
So right now you can follow me at Lady Lovely, always with a Z on Instagram. I'm working on a YouTube page. I just got to get into the technology.
You know what I'm saying? Counting no money.
Counting a little money
before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? But it was a great show.
It was a great
show.
Having you. We made it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure y'all tune in next week. Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.
Beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes Show.
Tune in.